All right, obviously I'm a member and assessment on free Mega TV. I saw young fan bro baby and yankopon shira papa. Me yakɔhwɛ video be straight up and the main kasanche. Na video na ekwa akɔhwɛ no. In fact, the bia meka say an artist, ye musicians, some musicians be Morgan are very hypocrite, and some of them too they are very genuine. For example, my man Shatta movement, Shatta Wale. Akwa me penasem Shatta Wale. I love him because on the kasa, the Bibiano among who say oh ye genuine. He doesn't fake himself. Unlike Sakodi Stumbuai. Sankofo we know. Dia chese omono senka omu free politics man ka mini problem, but I saw mu ewuram aso mu wuram. Dr Bawumia akohia omo na uhwe Shatta Wale question na obisa Dr Bawumia. In fact a very sensible and obipia utifie biano. That is the question that will come into your mind. Question na Shatta Wale bisa when bisa man home, he asked the question for the whole street, for the whole Ghana. Obipia wo Ghana biano, the question goes to you. And I mean wonanka unya konya nanka ebia bibisa the same question because a sensible question. Shatta Wale nyankopon nhyiraw me mpese mekasa aye kese mekasa be kese yenko na yenkohwe video no. Yes, video no yenkohwe hawa Shatta Wale usi pututu Dr Bawumia ema Bawumia Suffers ya yechide nhudi okan kra eyara hosi mu Bawumia yenkoti nsem no fambre yankopon nhyira yenhwe.
Good evening to everybody. I'm so glad to be here, but initially I didn't want to come here though, but I have this big problem that I feel we can work it out together. You know, I've been watching your campaigns, you know, and you talking about creating jobs, and I can see your slogan that says to lead is to solve, you know, and I'm actually here to just tell you about this whole great people that we have here. Maybe we might be in this room like this, but the people that made us who we are not in this room. And those are the fans. Your Excellency, I have been on the streets as a ghetto boy. And from the ghetto, now Lisa has all this more for pocket. So. But most of the times when I'm on the streets, I see these boys at the traffic lights, you know, some of them, we go to school, you know, all of them. And I sometimes wonder if a government wants to come into power, like if you want to be my president, I want to understand how well you communicate to these people on the streets, because these are the fans that, you know, support all of us here. But sometimes when I watch them, I feel like, what is government putting in place for people like this? Because, you know, when they hear, we have the mining sector, you know, creating jobs we have the agricultural sector, these boys on the streets even find it difficult to be in that kind of uniform, to even go and apply for a job. These are boys that don't have any hope. So sometimes we the celebrities suffer. I know some people with me, Kwame Eugene here, you know, Van Beeker here, you know, you go out and hear them, boss, chairman, something small. And that is why sometimes people like us want to share what we have with them. So I want to know what you have for our fans out there. And that's the street. And Your Excellency, I'll please plead with you that, you see, when you want to, you know, respond to what I'm saying, for today, and there's people out there on the streets, just say it in pidgin small for me.
Me, where are the politics? The thing with it, they my heart, no, it be the people that way they suffer for their country. Me, I be patron of Lepers Aid Ghana. Me, then lepers, we they eat, we they drink, because they want help. lepers in Ghana. Me, I be farm laborer before, by day worker. I be taxi driver before. I be cleaner before. Yeah. So I say I know how people they suffer before. So where you see me, I dey a patron also of Mother Teresa's Soup Kitchen, Christ the King Church, looking after street children. Me them father come down, we they do that sort of work. So my heart is day the street. Today the street. The thing where they do all, say half of it help the people. So one of the things where you may see, say, okay, free education come, they help. Digitalization to the help plenty. Because when they are mobile phone top, you know, nobody ask you bribe. You don't have to know anybody. You know it's cool. You can apply for anything, never depend right on your mobile phone. So digital, it help everybody. You know it's cool. Me, I come government as I be the thing where I could do, where I could help.
Enti, uhwe question na obisai na a very sensible question. Osi, Your Excellency, ebi ankofu mamunti sebi profu yino, ebi amanti asi. Osi, Your Excellency, o can digita. But I think say omo was on your mechanic sipa mo ti ase. Omo also meet you mo ti ase. In the first place in chata wale say no and cannot person beba meeting nase. He didn't want to be there, and I say he didn't want to be there. But because of say solution there, he na solving thing and obey. Now after that, no, the question is say or say, sir, digitalization now work, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President. In fact, and for who we are now, no, the people on the streets, the ghetto boys, and for say be omunya drenin die, omo bre, but omunya kakrawa no mo dia ko stream omunya kakrawa no mo dia ko music videos, and dia kika homo support your mono. They are the good people that you must have met them. Chatawali question in any now watch mumu, but yet ye odo ye can home, but straight in more breno and I was finding solutions at the moment. And it be a brofuna mokan sometimes mon can pigeon because you know say street boy be out on a gay pigeon. Street boy be out what I say, yeah, I did here, Charlie was so what waiting the go, waiting the shop, never say, you know, Charlie Wagman and do stuff. And I okache Bawumia say Mr. Vice President. In fact, my brother baby no emboa. Enti no sometimes we do so. Enti question ya will be sana osra so be ya no waka ni pigi. Enti hwe Bawumia not papa so. Bawumia to papa so. Ohudi oka. Be see Bawumia a useless man. Bawumia incompetent. Bawumia is a liar. Bawumia can never do anything. Because you read my lips. What for no Bawumia wa harm was a vote. Vote because he is incompetent. He has been here since 2017 up to any onyanya hwionam and was listening Mr. Yano as if say Ghana ye car and I to stay an man. Do you get me? It is Shatawali Yankupon Shao. Sako de where see stumble where see meaning my new video anymore. But maybe sir, can these people ask this brilliant question? Because they take advantage of their people, their fans, their followers. And when man is on dropping them now almost sharing different platforms or perform coffee momo, and they are bossing out free any edition on Sako the honor born 2020. Everybody Nanatwaso. Utikutu what is Sako the Utisia bomb, no handsome phone Mutigana Edian and a bayan and that was an DNC, then our Becca. Sako the a gem and our Becca. Followers on Jimmy Sebi about millions of followers are on your platforms on conform no matter to Muslim now. You say they are bossing free and a distribution. So my muya dia sebi sika kakra yinya edididi no and a kohwe wondom ye subscribe to my channels any mu audio mic other music platform mu sika nti ye national issue na moto no na mo de bo anwu na na to aso free tomboy the same thing to you. Mo you be a very hypocrite. You people don't want to talk because you feel like you are at your peak. When you see carry my okay and you know mom fadi mu followers who any day am de to on man of because they are addicted to you. Simon. Yes, that is what they are thinking. Chano mo dwi Shetawale kudus Yankopon shirawati. Hey pa Shetawale movement masa. It's a movement a honor for life. A honor for life. That guy obeying chitu shatta obeying because on a genuine person he doesn't keep something in him that is why some of the DJs in Ghana, the media houses, being because your stomach, DJs anyway. Some of the baby, I don't want to mention names. Shatta wala ase so that man shatta wale chale. Kudus. I love you. Shatawale, I love you so much. I kiss you. And that is it. Yanko na yanko ti simbia. Se mu ina mbeka ya easy no. Brand this for some more forensic audit no. Or say obey provisional register ovia enkofo bianco heno online. And he say how many people eno mukula phone ya maami o ti sebi fabode beto me chok maami o ti sebi papa baby da o ti kwaku nya obey nya phone no even internet service no obey den enya na odi akodi se dwuma no. You see we na ye kan no pen for mo dwene ho o hia so ye kukuro mo akosi baby and they are enjoying their their leadership. They don't think about the people. They don't think about those who increase them to that high level. Akufado ya to ba nyina nka wo jemi sa wo hefa nka wo hefa through Akufado and jemi sa buy because you were appointed by Akufado. But you don't respect the people. And it is very sad and shameful. Say ebasa. Listo we kwajupoku oni bobiansa e wa Accra FM. As usual, I'm blasted and more review a lot of details. And peseme kasa yenko tinsem no. Tin one by one. Mr. TC because and same bi shechiri. E hodum yem de pa listo we oni bobiansa de twaso. Peso ti na could do that and sem no. Yakupon sha. Mediana mega. Inti nsem fabra.
And some of the proceedings now and then soon almost started with a year online I would say re-exhibition, online re-exhibition. And Franklin Kujo Busa, very simple question on his page that one, Niparudo saying a mobile phone. Looking at the current your friend say telecos. Oyakwa enko.
And then me talk credit.
Aha. So you know so one issue.
It took Unyapa and talk credit. Mami.
Heidi. Heidi network.
Yes. Inspect
network. When you are so baby and Crawford and Franklin could raise a whole lot of issues. Nana meaning online re-exhibition.
my church phobia. Subject no a subject of national interest. Because Sebio it's about election and election as someone. What first come in my mind is how do I live my life and destiny in the hands of just a person whose decision will affect my life in 4 years, and it's a very critical stage in life. And election idea kwabra yemfa ni agro because say yedidi agro a yebesa atoaba ama sabi kwase adi enso biem enu nti na eya de a wose nyina ye de adwene koso kwabra dedi kan emusa ye ho eya na metai bu baby penifo the tie emayeka you see which one comes first? Is it a cult or the horse? Now if you look at how cults are placed after the horse, it will tell you a story of how a horse cannot ever push a cult. Oh, efunumu ompianioma efunumu ochinioma eti kwabra sa wo hwe tetefo no ekwan a na omo fa so ema ade a ye frɛ no chariot on ade a ahemfo eya na omo tenam na bia ohema tim ohene tim ase eye cage bi na cage no ye de nhwire a twitwa ho ahia na ye de ahoma som na tai wase na ye de abo afurumponko ni kom na afurumponko wo twen na bo se wonam badwamu a ase ye ma ne fans wo hwa Yesu Kristo wote donkey ne so ye ma ne fans no era na on the story of how the donkey thought na ye ma ne fans rather than say nipa na wote ne so no afurumponko ompia nioma enti yemusa ye ho say between voters register yede koto aba abana ye koto no nipa ya tro won di pe ene wo so moto sa aba no ene omo a omo adwene ye omo se yen no ye betimi kura yama ebinum ntimi nto aba omo ye de omo ye kwabra. Which one should come first? The voters register or the ballot paper? Uni voters register. A final voters register. How do you know how many people are likely to vote? How do you know how many people qualify to vote? So akwai te say obi ti baabi na obo ni sirem kasa ana elisi amawo ekwan ya fa so to aba because the first election J-Man Sani Asari Bossman ne Sami Tete enom manage here in Ghana, the first election, especially the two Bossman and J-Mensa. We had 8 different results. All these 8 results, till date, none of them make sense. None of them makes sense. In fact, it got to a point. Now I was saying, I can't say Ghana for force Akufo-Addo down our throats to make him our president, even when everyone knew. Say, any yeboa. Oni Abadodo Akufo-Addo enya ya odina so at the winning election. Till date, he doesn't have it. And Kwabra, after say Akufo-Addo beye mampani wie ye wabra onim say he has not had the votes of the people. No, Kwabra enkwasi ade enkoten no. Me Kwabra me case should dia. Say Electoral Commission. So we play games. Nobody will even stay here in this country safely. It's not just a threat. Kwabra, you can call it a threat or if they allow Sanyo Manu to fester. Kwabra, no. Now, intimate one your friend me say, hey, Yakona also say, Bawumia way, hey, me penny, na me tiwana mahe. 3 days to cry one ya. No, we say in Kwabra. Kwabra. But banana, where Obi Busa me say before your question. Yeah, Obi Busa me say there were some of these things before Akufo-Addo was elected the second time. Say, say, Akufo-Addo won't me when on my way so penny and then. Kwabra,
no, I think that time that issue was different from today.
Exactly. But even if we had even same issues anyway, the fact is that Kwabra, we can even choose to decide to do the analysis of Akufo-Addo in politics and Bawumia in politics. Would they find say Akufo-Addo wabon ebra wa mo yosemu enti would they find say a drone so say onu so medibi enti say me Ghana for ye Jimmy sa say Akufo-Addo atimi awia bem aye mampani enti Bawumia Jimmy for we so betimi awia bem abeye me mampani enti wo kwabra hwe manimu a enti ye Jimmy sa so they find say Akufo-Addo bra wa ball politics mu wa bre enti ye jan say oh wo de anya hwe o ya akokra ye mani ndibi nti wa wiem wakotena fie ese o ye mampani nti ye jimia to the extent say Bawumia so
ene napo
we aboa we na ebetimi aba be wi abem
wa check
na listo wa we ti ho
wa check udi wo
Kwabra men check because me control me din ena me kwan a me fa so a me true me din se na nsen ye koto assemblyman abai meaning baby a me polling station wa me control me din am me true me din 2020 no me dia to abampire
no but whatever it is
Kwabra,
the law requires that
Kwabra,
you check
Kwabra emre bie ni we hye me say me nko check emre bie ni ho e fata ese say wo say me ko check but emre bie ni wonu me kire say ana hye me say wo say me ko hwehwe say me
but when you say ye human institution into no e say ko check said the okasa e fata no
yes
to know that yes okay
yes wona enkamede be sie no na me kire mu say de abai ena abomi hu
which angle
ni say Kwabra senkanye boni na abai kuretiri mu a matro me din 2020 de ato aba se me toma Akufo-Addo ana Yakupon enfa me mai me ka se finya me kan kura nche me se me to aba me Akufo-Addo nka no me nka me ni masifo nyina se me kotoma anabi no Kwabna obi anim eye me ni me nya me ntem asem wo box ni me bo now makoto your friend is saying district level election me two wie no nipa me pese wo wene no wa wene o ye assemblyman e wo me pesu aso sesi e no until say many bobi besu am yam hye me no na enkensem fata say me kura me bon ho pempe say ma tro me din wa ha to ababa ako ma tu mienu adan kwa na wo say me kwahwe say me din wom.
Especially if only we have a very robust system.
Any robust cry you will nipa papa or dear Kwabra system here we are.
Yes, you nipa to make me say no.
Yes, nipa you will be a temper computer nipa di come ne ewom.
Nti so o ka so be temper with it.
Yes, only kwasi same come and na bro ni friend no garbage in garbage out.
I understand.
Until this time here NDC for epreke me conscience say yetimi transfer will be every baby eko baby no. Na menya we se bibi sa betimi asi sana odiboye ni Zacchaeus tujini atwe sika ama enkofo se monfan create a friend is saying a platform wo betimi a transfer na epoku every the constituency adina ko constituency foforo kra onye na adwen se obekọ akotena wo mpo no ato aba wo ho eno na ama me yema hye me say ese fata bakwa emra bia ni ho eno ni ade a me say me gina so na me pese ye de betwe omo yes ade no aso onye wontimi enkotwe obi wo pusiga aso enwe say sa nipa no atwe na so ntino bone na aye we pacho why na eye in charge of the election management office say whom does the back stop with
with the
Jane Mensah. So you go and sack someone in Pusiga. As if say you doom Kaniano. Ekufuado blamed the doomsaw on ECG workers.
Sir, almost say Pusiga district director, no? Any other, is it 36?
Yes.
Or they were 16?
I know said they were 36.
36, yeah. I almost say Omo. And Omo whom say Omo ASI infractions.
And you know, how did they get that done? Because the management office, no,
which you should let us know.
The entire NDC for calling for the forensic audit, and they say, Karami Fui, see me jai phone amount, not even po local national, yebia, me phone baka. I can tell which apps you have used. Because me call that back button we are. Meti me actually say, kabna uko Facebook, uko Google, uko ha. Okay. That is how every computer is programmed. And any person that uses the computer, no, it will tell when, what, how. Bibi bia with the 5 W's and the H. It will tell you. And you know, say forensic auditor. How an app was made, when the app was put on the platform, how it was distributed to the districts, how it was able to generate your friend is saying transfers and everything. It will be telling it explicitly. When you are Sebio, Yabeka say go come. No, you know we say go come. You feeling gadochi. Mo computer is see hey. Kwabra say you kofa your friend is saying machine way for bar. Oh, you're from Mudimbia. Kwabra ombetima be print ya DB. It will tell you a story of the first day the computer was put on, when it ever went off, how it came back, it was rebooted, every troubleshooting process it has gone through. A better story, a better be detailed. It is here the share document in the tools here. Every computer will have that document. And no na kwabna uko crack computer e bi abronia use for abrochire e de ba Ghana ha kra so de ba be che school sa. Ubo se omo de sa we no computer na adwuma aye nyina no omo de ka ho. No omo de amount. Eno no edru e bi a port kra na omo timi hwe se okay computer we na e de ye de na bia no sebia enkonko ha o man na e de amount. All these things ubusa national security for it's their work. And you know, so we are obia adwemboni ma wutirim. So pese we are bem. Emma Bawumia we hey be say kabe omo tisesini. Se me mete ha na ye se Bawumia ye de na se me konse me mampani but
the point is but the point is the way they are run Mensah Boni Trimu say the only thing they can do is to cover up the current government because someone cover up mind you Mensah no procurement
riches yes baby
yes
baby
yeah you know what
sometimes ubetimi adwane bone but there are times you cannot say mehu say observers ni bi ahase batown and adebi we are not in an island. Ghana sebi enye se ye de ho se ye kra ye join ECOWAS ana se AU ana UN dabi kuba tan bi e wo wiase bia ye join enti se o man we wudi emu bone a eye susudwen kwa akire because no one has monopoly over sa bone no mind you ana kwabra na media future bi fam say nobody lives in an island. Mensah on nam way. Who say last na me ka bibi efa the security for home. These boys, don't we have friends? Are they not people's neighbors? Are they not people's friends? Are they not people's relatives?
When they have just two options, it's either we stay, it's either we do the right thing, lose and get punished, or either we do buga buga, ejanto mainumu, na yin obi ampe baby mfa. Obi antimi mfa baby. Because at the end of the day, the signals are clear on the wall. Say ya wuni ya iredru, James asuni ya iredru. So at the end of the day, what betimi ye from where also hombeka no. Now waka. So they have two options.
Make us say we are chill. They themselves, they know they are not safe. Mobutu Bia when a Kabila.
Yeah. One
of Bambate's most loving quotes. Every Mobutu has a Kabila.
Yeah. A man for Yumbusa Mosongo Ashasi Cheke with the re-exhibition online. Let's find out from the public. We'll come back in the studio. Quick one. So 030-220-8090. Say moi Ashasi check
Mensa Nebusuani because ne papa Blukwa Lote ene ne nuanom no omo tena nkran ha but omo nie kura se omo mfre kura bi ase.
Okay, so wo dwene omo mo nkura se ho.
Kwara anyway mami we ni be ye na no hye too much hwe enka me de menim se anye bia no obia wonim se sebio ne papa wa kura ne mami wa kura ofre kura bi ase no wo ya ade e wo kuromu a odwen ho se o na omo so tin kura se no omba ye den.
Okay, so nana
ekoba se wo de de
but mom prepare James ayi no mami
wo ye wa adwen se hwese wo ye registration wo district abra obi anim se registration bia ye bia wo Ghana ha bia no ye no polling stations polling your friend is saying centers ne ye ayi enti nipa no ko register wo ha onim se ha ya na mekoto aba eno ya another subject ayen kan ho asem o
pastor say sisubio
sesi ye registration ye ko ye no district no ye call mampon a na manfo ye registration ye ko aprobo no
ampa
sankofo no mo register wo ho no. How would those people know say aha na mekwa akoto aba?
Because ye nyanwie
unyanwie we no
voter register no
unyanwie no nipa no se ne card no ebe kire polling station obeto aba. How does the person know say mekwa akoto aba wa mangwa say we?
Also obi so send me asema okay Sisia no obi so send me home message and I don't know if it's the same person talking to you or say why re-exhibition when the voter register itself is not ready?
That's the point. So how many times are we going to do the exhibition? Because after this exhibition, if there are issues, we are going to correct them. However, there could be other problems with the
into register and say there is no way I'm bet me akwa check it.
Yes, because they say no ain't for no to aba.
No, but some register, they gave them a voter ID card.
That voter ID
so
card.
you use your number to check from the online.
For example, a voter's ID number has a certain number on it. Which number? ABI.
So you use voter ID code now they enter. Yes, sir.
Now.
No, yes, sir. You use your voter ID.
Yes.
Code.
Yes.
And I be enter.
Yes.
To check your
ID,
information.
Voter's ID number no. And I be check it. That's how voter's ID number no. How will it tell you say what to about mango tree we yasi? Okay. About police station code no.
Yes.
How do you know this police station code no? A mango we yasi.
Okay, so say I'm afraid. Ebi no say omo ebia. Eduomo echo direct to point A, point B, point C, like location Albertuaba amount specifically.
Now, okay, so for say ebi a wokɔ wakɔ register wo mampɔn yɛse kɔtoaba wo ebi a wokɔ ebi a wose wote Kofiase Kofiase no waba wo house number ɛne yɛma wo ebi a code a ɛwɔ Kofiase hɔ a how would Abrewa know say Abrewa ubeto about Methodist.
Okay, so you are talking about omo IT inclined.
Yes.
Okay. The Imani and none of raise the same issue. Yeah, but the point is, Nana say, yeah, emphasis pending for no. Me say me grandma etiase. So okoto aba hiding and edeneko. Say Edru SBC hiding edeneko. You understand? So say yeah online the same rewano name kokra no. They have able guys now students in Kolawo Fia. Go through process no, then they will show them.
Policy you go to the barest point where obiani boafua. How does the person?
I agree.
You say my baby mraso and friend ni betimi afesika who say way isika way.
Okay, so citizen could just say, so it gives you a vivid polling center, even the new ones. Register no, which we agree, but I'm say could you now on only so the other afraid Martin Arsenal has to do with those who are not IT inclined.
Yes.
Those who are not, so which means if the person is not an IT inclined, even the process
now they register, I don't know, could just have led the person to and if it's about person.
So what do you think?
Oh, they just decided to be evil, to rig the election or to disenfranchise many.
Okay, so somebody just sent me a message or say, Bobby, I checked. Okay, so are you newly registered voter? And also I check here the information given to him, everything is intact.
Okay.
Yeah. So which means it's the same as register dada. When you have the voter's card code now, which is on your ID card now, when you enter information in Abeba,
okay,
then it will give you.
I hope say a cost free.
For that one I can't tell.
Because apart from so be person be obeying scanner, according short code, they are making money no. There are other things. Kwabra, fine, Yemfani say Bibia, everything is okay. How many people do you think will check?
Yanina Meka say the political parties should do well. So omo be ye ehun de royi ama omo nkrofa a check. Me that is my view.
You say no sana was eba.
That is my view because
senka electoral commissioner papa.
Anybody say you do her. However,
because in the past, I mean, people did not even take exhibition seriously.
But say Nana, the point is, so now we can allow this woman to provoke us. Now your judge system, no, we are Mama Bawumia.
That's it.
I'm a be destroy country, no.
That's it.
So every corner be our DBF no. We should make sure say meander yourself.
Yes.
You be me
yeah, no.
All they say, yes. As much as we don't trust them and we are watching them with one eye, then again we need to follow the rules and regulations.
Out of our mistrust for your friend is saying processes now or you go through no. And I was say, am I yes so no? Sebi minyawa me
Madam, young got Jane Mensa and IPAC, and somehow the Tuja Nibi, young Concotia Jane.
That all efforts will continue. We indicated that we would re-exhibit the provisional voters register online. Today, we are here in fulfillment of that assurance, no cost to voters. And the Commission will present the register on hard drive to all political parties at this meeting. Over the last 2 weeks, we have spent our energies to clean the provisional voters register and to ensure that the information presented on the register is accurate. Simply put, we have worked to ensure that every applicant who registered in 2020, 2023, and 2024 are on the voters register. We are confident that the revised provisional voters register that we present starting today is a marked departure from the register we presented during the exhibition exercise, as largely all the discrepancies identified to date have been fixed. As we promised during our last meeting, starting today, Tuesday, the 15th of October 2024, to Saturday, the 19th of October 2024, all registered voters will have a second opportunity to review their details online and report issues they may find to our offices in the districts where they registered. Political parties will also be provided with the soft copies of the register today. I did mention that the hard copies will be made available to all political parties at this meeting. Additionally, the parties would be provided a template on which to document any discrepancies they may have with the revised provisional voters register. The idea behind this approach is to afford all stakeholders a second opportunity to review their details once again and report discrepancies they may have to the EC to enable us fix it. The re-exhibition of the provisional voters register has never happened before. Indeed, this is the first time, and it demonstrates that this commission is a listening one. It is a commission that is open to receive feedback for the betterment of its stakeholders. And we would like to thank the NDC for, this idea of re-exhibiting the voters register. It also demonstrates that we are a transparent commission and that we work with our stakeholders. We are confident with this approach, and we believe that we will have a near perfect final voters register ahead of the 2024 December elections. Once again, we encourage all voters and registered voters and political parties to take the time and effort to review their details and report any issues they may have with their details before Saturday, the 19th of October, 2024. It is important to note that after Saturday, the 19th of October, the Commission will no longer receive complaints on discrepancies from the general public and from the political parties. However, voters can still continue to check their details online and on the Commission's website at no cost to them. It is free of all charges. The Commission is confident that with this collective approach of working to clean the register, we will have a robust and credible final voters register ahead of the 2024 general election. Permit me to veer to other matters briefly. That all efforts will continue. We indicated that we would re-exhibit the provisional voters register online at no. Today, we are here in fulfillment of that assurance. No cost to voters.
All right, so we in summer at me akoso. Inti James and the Ibiamika. Ono the open oye. James ano she thought ono Olubia. Ono no phobia. Kufado na edini bae. After all, suggest eno mobon ho bae. And who are you to talk about her? And Obia was or enjoy leadership change, serving the people. That is why our person rigged this election in the Bawumia, because she knows clearly say Nyame na dom. That's already election is successful. Adebia be your successful. Yes, that is English for you. Successful doesn't matter about either negative or positive. Adebia baby Ubeya Obi aye okay with you. It is successful. NTEC is planning to be successful in rigging the election for Bawumia. And let me tell you, it will never work. Easy, Wangasa Betty Wenino, now results no you have no choice other than to come out and declare Mahama the next president. Yes, you would have no idea about it. I mean, you would have no little idea Then say so the make us lies. Unya drink the crowd because the people are angry. We are ready for change. We are ready to give the bid to who? John Mahama. John Mahama. Again, Ekoso. Inti easy way sebi. Omobo ni din asebi enye ne ya. Easy way nkofo bo ni din ka se easy le wu ye jayo sebi. Enhina na. Mami Jiminsa. Edin na wo pa free Ghana for. Mami adukui. Edin nkuto na wo pa free Ghana for. Baby wadru nya akwada o. Bibia na wabo wani shiri se den se ponso se den wa betina honom na wa wesa brofo de as if say no quarry. As if say no quarry. But we are not doing the right thing. And that is why I enable be failing no. Bawumia position no can brofo. O can brofo. Theory the obwa na organize public lectures. Economy on the economy and now Kuligon and now UCC no Kwahifa no Baha no easy. Do you get me? But me bisase Bawumia. But yedi a man no. Yedi vice presidency man no, and he was not just vice president, he was chairman of the economic management. But deal with me. Sana ne mami Jiminsa autonom okambrofo. Meanwhile, you know, say this register is not robust. This register is not robust, and it contains a lot of errors. It contains a lot of mistakes. It contains a lot of aromatic mistakes. But you have decided to be a block-headed person. You have decided to be a recalcitrant. You have decided to not mind anybody and not obey anybody's opinion other than your institution. You ebasa ufeli. And that is the reason why 2020 we saw you giving us multiples of resources. Pacho. That is why we heard you giving us multiples of resources, giving us different resources. And in the history of Ghana's politics, Minyanti say Jim Isi Biaba who declare president, and I say, oh yeah, different resources. In history of Ghana's politics, it doesn't exist, and I've never seen such thing before. Eduke Jimensa Emayu such thing. And after all this, Ghana foresee, we don't want it to be repeated again in 2024 because time always moves. Time always moves. So for that matter, and she say corrections, any idea be a war sabi any yentenase. Na yenye forensic audit. Na yenhwe be a problem if ba. This woman say me. Ye crank sabi majimi because Akufo-Addo atenase afa phone afre no. Catching to mission office. So nim na so or ye forensic audit be the man this for no ebinyasem. And she has been received a huge amount of money because on Ghana, she doesn't think about Ghana. She doesn't have any idea. She doesn't have any sympathy for Ghana. The Ghana you go through no, say economic hardship you go through no unkobi or no so you need dinachi or the president ye pay Bawumia no kwa so you need dinachi Bawumia so you need dinachi. You see, this is a dear sebi ye jijeso. Enti beden na sa madam we ni timenye ni de ukon fear me say omo sojafo atwa ho ahia because of adwempone, because of sebi adwempone. I don't think so could Jubilee House. I said the sojafo go Jubilee House no madam Jimensa honoma. It is extraordinary and udadwum ha won say easy we adien nkwa na ope adien motive behind the wedding was surrounded himself with a lot of military because she thought she thought she can be attacked by anybody at any point in time, and she has to be secured. That is what her ideology is or her ideas. And very sad, very sad. Say Madam Jineduke Mensa will be heavy in that manner. And they be a yaka. So man we some yedin baby by baby mama. So man we some say a baby mama. That's the two from went in so I didn't quantity. enti madam hwe ho so ye na de wo ye ni jai because emfataw chamrinka wo tifi na wutu na nanomfo onya akwada o because of pons na de adi nti wo betena ho no ma wo ku asif so ya ba ya onya akwada wonyini mami wonyini enti de wo ye ni jai Ghana for sebi de wo ye ni emboa Ghana for say Bawumia, don't force Bawumia on us. Don't force MPP on us because we have already rejected them in 2020 and now force them on this time around, we want to force them on us. It won't work. This time around, Ghanaians are wise up. Ghanaians are angry. Ghanaians are what? Vigilant. It won't work. Send this for place for Ghana for young people because in here we need change. We need change. So the Canadian Japan kind change need us, and we also need change. So we are all eager to meet ourselves, change and us. We all meet ourselves and change ourselves. Do you get me? And back to Shatta Wale the video. Wama any a lot of respect for him. Shatta Wale, me already me pronounce him that. Me even some of the gospel artists no me. I don't cherish them because some of them hypocrite and then gospel musician on can correct. Or be a day so or bunyanko. So Shatta Wale no at his caliber and I say the kind of music and how this man how he comport himself in in every field that can count. I love him. Shatta Wale, I love him and I would love so much to see this gentle guy. I love him so much. To hear me out. Mr. Mumun can't tell major mammy, who ran quite didn't the same. Quite me fiddy. Mumun can't tell mammy Nami Kushiana, many brepa Shatta Wale. I love him so much. The whole Ghana artist, politicians in the Quadmin Pobi anymore. But me Pobia me banish Yana Padia Shatta Wale 1-on-1 because the whole city masa and no biana masa omo gugu on no on some minutes only ma ohwe video no so ohwe bia some flares Mr. Montage some flares man na mintimi enye den nkohia Shatta Wale. You see, I know no can call you, but enkovo visa questions na they are praising Bawumia. Omuko hye omuden wonu mu asu because omuko abonti koto niema ne bu edin. Obi e praise Bawumia. Shatta Wale just masa. You can come pese me ba ho, but e bibi nti. Ani na mu no. E wo se nkofo na oma who we are now. Go and meet them and talk to them and find solutions to their problem before you come and meet us because you're not ready. You will be kakra. Simple. Simplicity. Yankopon Shatta. Mami fa wonsi. Mess also be subscribe na wala like jumadi. Mami fa se akonya wiso. Na me ndo bibiasi. Yankopon shiro bibia se metimi arechi another milestone is 7,000 subscribers. Yankopon shiro what you say o Yankopon yokesi. Yankopon shiro. Upe Yankopon be shiro. Se o hwe begeti. Hanum hai o hwe no krefi o hwe Yankopon be shiro. Enti subscribe with the crowd their blessings no eba more what I say. Eti Yankopon yokesi ma memfa wisi. Beso say o be like o document bet ma me che ba for New York United States. Yankopon shira ma me we ye bi e UK. Yankopon shira bibi ahwe negative bia. I salute you with my two hands. Yankopon shira. Bye bye.